Once upon a time, nestled between rolling hills and long railway tracks, there was a bustling train yard. Every day, strong locomotives pulled heavy loads of food, toys, and clothes across the country. But among these engines, there was one very small, very modest little engine. It wasn't the fastest, nor the strongest, and certainly not the most important in the yard. In fact, many of the bigger engines often overlooked it. One bright morning, a crisis arose. A long train filled with toys, storybooks, and fresh food for children on the other side of the mountain had broken down. The toys and dolls inside grew worried. What if we never reach the children? What if they never get their gifts? The animals inside chimed in. What if they go hungry? So, the broken train called out for help. The first engine to arrive was a massive, shiny passenger engine. Proud and polished, it was used to carrying wealthy people across the land. When asked if it could pull the stranded train over the mountain, it scoffed, "I am far too important for such work. I only carry the finest of people. This is beneath me." And with a whistle, it sped away. The next was a large freight engine, built strong and sturdy to pull loads of coal and iron. Surely this one could help. But when the toys pleaded, the freight engine shook its head. "I am too tired. I've done too much work today. Let another do it." And off it went, leaving the train helpless. One by one, other big engines came and went. Each had an excuse. Each turned away. And the stranded train sat, still and silent, as the hours ticked by. Finally, chugging softly along the tracks came the smallest engine in the yard. Its paint was simple. Its body was tiny. It had never been asked to pull anything so heavy. When the toys explained their trouble, the little engine hesitated. "Me? Pull you over the mountain? I've never done anything like that before. I'm not sure I can." The dolls and toys looked at it with hope in their eyes. "Please," they said. "The children are waiting. They believe in us. We just need someone who will try." The little engine felt something stir deep inside. It was nervous, yes, but it also felt a quiet determination. If no one else will help, it thought, then maybe, just maybe, I can. So, it hooked itself up to the long train. The toys cheered, though some whispered, "It's too small. It won't make it." But the little engine simply looked up at the towering mountain ahead. It was steep. It was high. It seemed impossible. And then, the little engine whispered to itself the words that would change everything. "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." With every turn of its wheels, it repeated those words. The train began to move, slowly at first. The wheels strained. The engine huffed. The mountain loomed larger and larger. But still it repeated. "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." At last, after what felt like forever, the little engine reached the very top of the mountain. The toys erupted in cheers. The dolls clapped their tiny hands. The animals roared with joy. The little engine, exhausted but proud, looked back at how far it had come. And then, with gravity on its side, it coasted down the other side of the mountain. Faster and faster, smoother and smoother, it carried the train safely into the valley below. The children were waiting there, their eyes wide with excitement. They laughed, they danced, they hugged their toys, they ate the food. Their joy filled the air. The little engine, tired but glowing with pride, whispered to itself one final time. "I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could." From that day forward, no one looked at the little engine the same way again. It had proven that strength isn't always about size, power, or glory. Sometimes, strength is simply about belief, about daring to try, even when the odds seem impossible. And so, the lesson echoed across generations. Glowing star, when life places a mountain before you, don't measure your size, measure your heart. With perseverance and belief, you too can reach the top. Glowing star.